So I asked AI if the Bible was countries, what countries would they be? And here's what they gave me. Okay, so Genesis being Egypt, that's of course a given since a good portion of Genesis is I don't want to say filmed in Egypt, but hail from Egypt or at least take place from Egypt. So that's a given. It's ancient and wise. Okay, so Exodus is Israel. That's a good selection since like Exodus leads into the promised land, so that makes sense. The story of liberation and journeying. Okay, that makes sense. So Leviticus is Saudi Arabia. Okay, that's a little bit of a left field, but I can see like that since Leviticus is about strictness and upholding like certain laws and custom. I can see that. Okay, Numbers is China. Of course, because China for the longest time had the numbers, like it was the largest country in the world by population. And China is relatively huge. It's about the size of America. So yeah. Data driven, of course. So Deuteronomy, it's Greece. So yeah, I can see Deuteronomy like as ancient Greece, like it's all about learning and it's all about documenting stuff. I can see that. Yes. Uh so we have the fifth book, which is America. Finally, America came up. Yay, America! It only takes 5 books in, and we're already USA. We're the best. But Joshua, of course, we're America. Joshua is the U.S. We're bold. We're trailblazers. Of course, Joshua was a trailblazer. He's the one who led people to the promised land. Moses, he started it, but Joshua finished it. Okay, Judges. So Judges is, oh wow. Okay, I can see that. Judges, it it was a little bit wild. It was a little bit ungovernable. There wasn't a king in the realm. It was led by basically war leaders. So I can see that. I could see that right there. So yeah, I can see that. Okay, so Roof is Canada. It's welcoming. Canada has a very welcoming feel to it. It's nice. It's welcoming to immigrants. So I can see Roof as a foreigner being referenced as Canada. Okay, so First Samuel's is France. Oui, oui, France, France, France. As First Samuel, I want to see what Second Samuel would be. Second Samuel is the UK. Okay, I can see that because the UK had a bunch of rivals to the throne, a lot of death happening, and that's basically what Second Samuel is. Like it talks about how King David he had a lot of death happening. His son betrayed him. It was like the Game of Thrones. Second Samuel is basically like the Game of Thrones. First King, Saudi Arabia again. Saudi Arabia gets a shout out again. I feel like you know like the AI only have a select handful of countries that they want to pull from. There's over like what 100 plus countries. We shouldn't have a second appearance of Saudi Arabia. Okay, Russia, Second Kings. Okay, vast, dramatic. Okay, yeah, I can see maybe Russia as Second Kings, although Russia didn't split into like different realms or anything like, like Second Kings. I guess so Saudi Arabia didn't split into different realms, so I don't know. The kings countries like I would expect like a huge split, but which countries split into several like other little smaller countries? Well, I guess Second Kings. I guess Russia did split into different little countries because it used to be the USSR and it used to be very more vast, but then it split into little vassal states after the USSR failed. So yes, ooh, Isaiah. Oh yeah, Ireland. Very, very poetic. There's a lot of Irish folklore and there's a lot of Irish poetry. And I could see how Isaiah would equate to Ireland. All right, Jeremiah as Poland. Isn't there a war that's happening in Poland or is that Ukraine? It's the Ukraine. But yeah, I can see Jeremiah as Poland because, of course, Jeremiah was captured and Poland was captured by the USSR. And wasn't it captured by Adolf Hitler at one point? Yeah, so Jeremiah, he was just bouncing around, being captured, being tortured, and a bit. Okay, so Lamentation. Okay, I can see Rwanda as Lamentation because, well, Rwanda had one of the biggest genocides in modern history. So I can see the crying. I could see the sadness happening in Rwanda. That makes sense. Okay, so Ezekiel as Japan. Japan. Yes, mysterious. Like Japan is this mysterious little island. There's very few Christians there. They follow multiple states of religion and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So I could see like Ezekiel as like the last frontier or something like Japan. So yeah, I can see that. Okay, so Book of Daniel. Okay, as Switzerland. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Very neutral. Like Daniel, it's between like, is he a major prophet or is he a short length prophet or a short tier prophet? I don't want to call them minor prophets because no prophet of God is minor. Might be short tier with the message. They might need. They might like. There's other prophets with a longer message, but no prophet is a minor prophet in God's eye. Okay, so Hosea. Okay, so I can see Hosea, very colorful. India, Hosea. He kind of like I kind of see Hosea as like Taiwan because didn't Hosea get like his wife cucked and stuff like that? He married a prostitute. He wifed up one of the hoes. Hosea's wife was for the streets. Gomer's wife, Gomer, the wife was for the streets, man. Hosea. So I don't know. I don't know if Indians get like their wives cucked a lot. I know there was a lot of like raiding, in Indian countries. So I guess that was the cucking. Okay, so Joel, it's Brazil. Oh, Brazil got a lot of energy. The book of Joel has a lot of energy too. So Amos, South Africa. South Africa has been seen as a justice, a country of justice, a country of poverty. I think South Africa has the widest wealth gap. So I can see like the book of Amos, like as South Africa, like South Africa is looking for justice. South Africa is looking for justice. So we're moving on. Let's see. Obadiah as Singapore. Yes, it's small. It has a strategy. Like Obadiah, very small. So I can see the comparison to Singapore. Jonah, Ireland was. I mean Iceland. Iceland. Yes, Iceland. Very unique. Very small. Very pushed out there. So I can see like Jonah. Okay. New Zealand. I don't really know much about New Zealand. And let's see, Turkey and Habakkuk is Australia. Okay, so very curious. Habakkuk. Um, I could also see Habakkuk as like South Africa, like, questioning things. Or maybe a Great Britain for Habakkuk, because I know Habakkuk was questioning like God. I don't see the book of Joel anywhere. Like they must have missed Joel. All right, so Mexico. I don't really know about that much. And we have Haggis, the book of Haggis. I can see Haggis as like I was thinking more of Haggis as like a North Korea thing because I know Haggis was all about his walls, so it would have made sense if Haggis was North Korea. And UAE, I don't really know about UAE, and there's Morocco. I wanted to go to Morocco, but that's it. That's all the Bible books if it was a country, and I don't see Joel. Everybody keep on forgetting about the Book of Joel. Anywho, please like, subscribe, and share this video. I am out.